my patriots. How are you doing? Happy Memorial Day. Okay? If you don't know, day where we celebrate people who have lost. Shout out to all of my fellow soldiers, sailors, everyone who has put their life on the line. Today is a celebration of you. It's a celebration of how you have sacrificed to keep us safe. It's more than just barbecues and freaking drinking cold beers and people twerking to good music. All right? It is basically a homage to our fault to make sure that our lives are safe. So again, thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for doing what you do. God bless your souls. And also, my condolences to the family members who've lost people in this battle for freedom of the United States of America. So, guys, let's jump into this episode. And this Memorial Day, even though Memorial Day is supposed to be a time where we're supposed to be celebrating freedoms and our special permissions and privileges that has been bestowed on us via the Constitution and our forefathers. Unfortunately, it seems like that it has become a nightmare to even talk about the Constitution because of the people in the peanut gallery that got all this shit to say but no solutions involved. First and foremost, before I jump onto that, let's talk about one of those that's screaming always in the back. Nancy Pelosi, aka Liver Spotted Demon, as my dog Jericho always loved to say. Her husband got arrested, okay, for DUI over holiday weekend, 11:30 at night. Now, he blew a .08 alcohol level. He's 82 years of age, so I have something to ask, Grandpa. Why the fuck is your ass at 82 out here in these streets? Don't you think you should be home, taking a nap, getting your Z's on? Seems like to me that you were too busy doing some woke shit. But I digress. Either way it goes, he got a bond of, I think, $5,000, which probably nothing. Allegedly, he got out in 3 hours. They said Nancy was speaking at an engagement, I think in Ohio. She said it's a private matter. They always say it's a private matter. But if it would have been one of these fucking conservatives, they would have been all over that shit. Your spouse is not a good example and representation of what your values are. Rah, 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 rah. But either way it goes, maybe that'll teach Grandpa it's time to give up the license and go for a chauffeur or AKA a Uber. Moving right along, let's talk about Biden Pervertus, AKA, you guessed it, Mr. Where is my fucking tapioca pudding and Oreo cookie, son of a bitch? Now, this guy went up here for political purposes because he didn't do it because he cared. Went to the school and visit the school and visit the actual place of where this tragedy has happened in Uvalde, Texas. Now, his thing was, when he went over there, he was saying, let's possibly tear down the school. And I get it, okay? I mean, it is a bad memory for those kids, tearing in those teachers, the chaos, and especially the drama that they felt. I would not be surprised if they decide to tear down that school, because that is a lot of memories for someone to have. I know usually they do that. They tear down the schools when something like this happens. But what really pissed me off with this son of a gun is that he had the nerve to say that basically we need to ban weapons. Okay? Now listen to what I'm saying. Now he's going as far to say we also need to do now is ban 9mm. Now you guys know that a 9mm is the most common weapon that the police officer uses. So what in the hell are we going to use now? Okay? What, we going back to a revolver? And then they had the nerve to say this myth that we have the highest rate of mass shootings in the world, which is horse shit. Statistics shows we're not even in the top fucking 5. We're not even in the top 10. We're more like 12 or 13 in the world with mass shootings, if that. Norway. Oh, they won't talk about that. You know, Europe. Norway is the #1 spot for mass shootings. You won't never hear them talk about those countries. Hell, you got Brazil is higher than us. Oh, they won't talk about Brazil. They have mass shootings on the daily. You can't take these fools serious, man. Really can't. So now we got that in the loop. They want to take away our guns and everything else, and want to say everyone that's standing up for the right to bear arms is retarded. Well, newsflash, we're not. We're actually very intelligent and smart, because the right to bear arms have saved a lot of lives, especially this weekend. West Virginia, anyone? Dude came in, got upset, a professional career criminal came back and shot at a graduation crowd. The woman who lived in an apartment complex had the testicle fortitude not to run, but to actually walk towards the threat with her fucking handgun and took his ass out. Took him out. She saved lives. But you will never hear the mediocres talk about that. No. Commies don't want to hear that part. That's too, that would thwart the argument that guns are bad. No, guns are not bad. It's the people with the fucking gun. We talk about this all the time. It's the people with the gun. It's the people with the gun. If I roll around with a gun, okay, and I don't have my shit together, my marbles are very much off, guess what I am? I am a threat. I am a threat. I'm a threat to anyone that I come across. And nobody wants to talk about that. I'm a threat. What happened to those days when we talked and discussed these type of things? We talked about this. What happened to the good old days of this flag right here, where we was proud to have what? A weapon, a gun to protect ourselves. One minute y'all want to raise the gun age. Then you're saying, well, we want tougher laws. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It really don't. The tough gun laws don't work. You don't believe me? Look at what's going on right now in the world today. Chicago, for instance. Chicago got some of the toughest gun laws in the world. We went over this in the US of A. And guess what? They still got gun violence to the point of no return. Who's next on the list with tough gun laws? New York City. New York. The state of New York have guns more than you could ever imagine. Tough behind gun laws. And guess what? We still got murders every fucking day. And don't see, this is what people don't understand. The shit don't matter, bro. It really don't. The gun laws and all that shit don't matter to the criminals. If the criminals want a gun, they're gonna get it. Well, what about background check? That don't work either. You could easily pay somebody to go with a clean background check and get a gun for you. The only thing that works is what was stated before that we've been talking about. Getting people the proper mental health, and not only that, to get tougher with the criminals. Something that these jokers won't do. They won't. You got criminals doing all this felony-like crime in these big cities, and you're putting it down to a misdemeanor. Oh yeah, get released on your own self-recognizance. And then when we have a drama like this, all of a sudden, y'all want to reach out and try to, let's get some fun. It's the good. No, it's not. It's you. It's you and your policies. You know why we didn't have so much drama at one point with crime and violence in this country at one time? The 3 strikes you out rule was hell. The stop and frisk rule started a lot. All that shit stopped a lot of this bullshit. But now we can't because everybody's so extra sensitive. Oh God, don't stop me. Oh, you're racist. And let's don't talk about racism, how that goes into play. We have a woman that's a professor out in Pennsylvania. I don't know her name. I will try to get the article and put it in the link from Breitbart. She said the reason why the police did not rescue the kids like they supposed to is because they were brown kids and they're racist. Let me help you out, Professor. Uvalde is damn near 75% Hispanic. Everybody on the police force is damn near 80% Hispanic. If they didn't want to rescue the brown kids, as you say, they would have never showed up to the scene. Now, we know mistakes were made. We know training was not, I would say the training wasn't as thorough as it's supposed to be. But how dare you say they didn't want to rescue no brown kids? You see what I'm talking about? There's always racism gotta be spun on this shit. They can't help themselves. That's what the radical left do. They gotta find some kind of racism. So I just want to let you know, brown folks, okay, that you got other brown folks that hate you now. Okay? Y'all racist against each other. Never knew that. Fucking. Anyway, let's get back to the next topic that everybody's not talking about, that I definitely gotta want to talk about in the entertainment industry. And this is going back to victimhood that we also been covering forever on this channel. Now, if you don't know, there's 2 comics that, especially back in the day, used to be real hot and high demand. D.L. Hughley and Monique. Now, I don't care for D.L. Hughley because he's part of the Wokian crew, okay? The dude is so woke till it's damn near pitiful. If you put him, LeBronica James, and Joy Reid in the same fucking barrel, they'll be like crabs fighting, trying to find victimhood. But anyway, getting back to Monique. Monique is also a very gifted comic, okay? But recently, she has been blackballed from Hollywood. To make a long story short, Monique didn't play the game in Hollywood, and they banned her. Well, recently, she has been fighting, and she finally got her opportunity. Congratulations, I'm glad she has. Now, at one point, Monique was talking a little red pill about how women should treat their men, but then again, Monique is still somewhat woke. Well, they had a comedy show over the Memorial Day weekend. And during the comedy show on Memorial Day weekend, Monique was supposed to be the headliner for the event. Now, you probably want to know, well, Joe, what does headliner means for comics? Basically, what it means is if you're a headliner and you're a comic, because I used to do comedy on the side from time to time, you got an opener and you got the headliner. The opener guy is the person that warms up the crowd, get everybody laughing, and then the headliner is the guy that comes out last, or the woman that comes out last. That's the comic you know gonna get the best, gonna get the most money. That's what the crowd came for. That's the one that everybody ready to go with. Well, it was supposed to be on the contract that Monique said she signed with her team that she was gonna be the last one to go up. Well, when she got there, I guess she was informed that she wasn't. She was basically going to be like an opener. Yeah, she was. She was an opening act for the main attraction. And she fucking went the fuck off. She called DL Hughley everything I've been wanting to call her for a long time. A coward. Overly soft. She was calling out Steve Harvey. Oh, man, it was crazy. She was calling all the Wokians out, man. It was crazy. But I say that to say this about the situation. It was funny. It was. But all jokes aside, I think that she should have handled it a different way. I don't think I know. You know, because at the end of the day, you make yourself look like shit. If you got a problem with the paperwork or the contract and you're supposed to be getting paid, okay, as long as your money the same, do your thing, and then address it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Go backstage, address it. If you don't like how they saying it, you got the promoters, sue the promoter. That's what your agent's for. That's what they do. That's why you got a team. But going out there tripping about it and cracking jokes about it and belittling the dude, you hurting yourself. You really are. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this. When it comes to the level of comedy, I feel like Monique is talented. I think she's funnier than DL. She really is. But I think Monique's problem is that she wears her emotions on her fucking sleeve. You can't, man. Sometimes you just gotta fucking let your team and legal paperwork handle shit. My mother always told me, don't never put pride before the fall. Sometimes just fall down and pick up the pride later. And a lot of us got a problem with that. Now, DL responded and said, oh no, I didn't do that, man. You know, here's it is. Here's the bill. You know, we had agreed upon that. Listen, first and foremost, DL, you know what I'm saying? I understand he got to defend himself because she really went hard at him. But at the end of the day, if your team, y'all all know and see the copy of the contract. Y'all all both there. All parties. All your agents, everybody done. Okay? Because like I said, I used to do shows with promoters. If the promoter tell you at the last minute, nah, man, I'm going to put you last and her first, then that's when, if you knew that was wrong, you just speak up and say, nah, man, let's leave it like it is. Let her be last. She, you know what I'm saying? She just came out. She coming back on, you know what I'm saying? Let her have her due. But we know how people like these wokians are. They eat their own. So I wouldn't be surprised the young lady get blackballed again. But this is just a lesson learned, man. Sometimes you just got to let the legal team make your money for you. Now, last but not least, let's talk about thought my stuff was charging. So today, I want to say thank everybody for following me, all my new followers, looking at my posts, supporting my calls, actually just showing me support. I appreciate y'all. You know, I'm pushing over 2,000 plus views on one video, almost 1,000 on the other. I haven't picked up that kind of coverage in a minute. So y'all keep the algorithm going. Keep being in my comment section. I appreciate it. But today I had something disturbing. I put it on my post of a person basically making a threat towards any American because they are going through depression that these mass shootings is going to continue and that they're going to push it forward. And yes, I reported. So I'm making a public service announcement to anybody that wants to have the balls to do that on my shit. I will report your ass. I don't give a damn. Right now is not the time in this country for you to be funny. If you don't think people not taking this shit serious, look up Lee County, Florida, of a 10-year-old that they got on Facebook with his whole name out there for the world to know, getting arrested for making a terroristic threat. Okay? He made a threat, a straight threat. He said he was going to shoot up a school. And guess what? He is now in juvenile detention center. He may get out, released to his parents. He may not. And he's 10. So I'm telling you now, y'all keep fucking around thinking it's a game. And also, you smart jackasses, the feds monitor everything you put out there. So 9 times out of 10, you come, especially to a conservative page, a lot of us got the federales that follow us, that also like our content. So you putting your ass on the line. You putting a bullseye on yourself. So hey, you want to do 50 years making idle threats, making big rocks into little rocks? Go ahead. Go ahead. But I'm just telling you this. You put that shit on my page, I'm reporting your ass. So you better be ready. Better make sure you got your shit together. Better make sure you got your affairs in order. Better make sure you told your wife you made that threat, or your mom, daddy, or your girlfriend, boyfriend, or your fucking damn imaginary cat, whoever you fucking with. Tell them what you did, so that way you can be prepared for the consequence that comes behind that shit. Because you are not, on my watch, going to threaten Americans, especially innocent people that are for no reason, because your ass is having a breakdown. That is one time you better get on the damn phone and call for help. Believe me, all you got to do is Google that son of a bitch. And then right there, someone will get you help. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for rocking with your boy. Thank you, Anthony. Hey, man, I got you, brother. Please like, share, subscribe. Welcome to Anthony, man. He's on my moderator. Share this shit, because y'all know I'm always coming with the truth. I love y'all. Until next time, I'm taking my black ass in the house and enjoying my motherfucking Memorial Day. I'm out.